Okay, so let's get started. What I want to let you know is that one of the apps that has been really helpful to me is using an app by Google, and it's called Keep. So Keep, you can actually just click on a tab. I'll click on this tab, and um, usually, if you're not already there, you would just click here in the address bar and type Keep, keep.google.com. And just with that, push enter and it'll bring you here. Okay. So just so that you know, to the left-hand side, these are like folders that I've created. On the right, these are the I guess my list that I've created. Okay. And what's at the very top is what I've pinned to the top. But I want to go ahead and show you an example of what it's going to look like when you just start your account. I just happen to have an account where I don't have any lists in there. So let me see here. This one here is a good example. So whenever you just first access Keep, this is what you'll see. And another way to access it, if you can't remember the name of it, is in, I think, pretty much any Google application. When you see this icon right here, okay, with these 9 dots, if you click on that, it'll show you the different applications that you have access to. And then Keep is one of them. So you can just click on Keep and it'll open it up for you. Okay. And here's a good example of what you can do. You can click on the edit labels. The labels is what's going to, it's like creating the folder where you're going to keep things. Okay. So for example, here I could do something like my daily to-do list. Okay. Daily to-do lists. Okay. And I click done. Okay. And there it is. You could create another folder for like topics for your videos that you want to create. So video topics. Okay. And done. Okay. So let's just use video topics as an example. Okay. Now I clicked on this folder, and if I want to take a note, I just click over here and I'll be like, okay, what do I want to talk about? I want to talk about buying versus renting. Okay. So buying versus renting. Okay. And then over here, you can start taking the notes. Okay. So what are the main points I want to say? Maybe I want to mention that the calculation of monthly rent versus monthly payments. Okay. And then benefits of being a homeowner. And maybe it could be tax benefits. It could be the freedom to renovate your home without permission from landlord. Okay, this is just some examples, right? But maybe you want to have this like items that you can check off. Okay, if you want to do that, you can actually do that here by clicking on the more button right here. Okay, you click on that and you put show checkboxes. Okay, and as you complete these items, you can click on it and it crosses it off and it puts it at the bottom. Okay, which I think is really cool. So I'm going to take off this check mark because I want it back up here. The other nice thing is that you can put like subtitles. So this here, calculation of monthly rent versus monthly payments. Okay, benefits of being a homeowner. And these are the benefits. So tax benefits, okay? And then freedom to renovate your home without permission from the landlord. That's another sub benefit. And let's say this benefit, you want it to go underneath this other title. You could just use this little 6 dots here to move it up and down, which is, I think, pretty cool. Okay. And then, okay, I'll close it. And there it is. Now, when you have several of these, then, you may want to have it show up to the top, okay? Because they're all there, okay, in this little bucket, the video topics bucket, right? So if you want it to stay at the top all the time, you just pin it, all right? Then you may want to have topics that are financing topics or topics that are related to preparing your home for sale, but have a way so that you can visually see them and say, okay, I know that those are all my topics of finance, or these are all my topics that are related to renovation of the home, or, encouraging or, helping the seller prepare their home for sale. Okay. Or these are all for the buyers. You can do, one way of doing that is by clicking on this button, this icon, and changing the color. Okay. So you could have all the financed ones in like this orangey color. You could have all the ones that are preparing your, or talking to sellers in yellow. You could have all the ones talking with the buyers in blue, or however you want to do it. But I think it's really nice and easy. It's a nice and easy way to keep yourself organized. Another thing, it's been a while since I've used this, but you can put yourself reminders here. Okay. You'll have to test that out and see how that works, because I can't remember how that works, but I had used it before. And I have a feeling that it places that reminder in your calendar or something of the sort. But I wanted to just let you know of this tool that I think it's useful. I've used it, as you can see here. I've got several here. Let me see if I can make this smaller so that you can appreciate the topics that I have different notes that I use in here, and you can categorize them and keep yourself organized. So I hope that that's helpful to you. And, part of what makes this so special is that we are working together and sharing this information with one another, because really our goal here is to help our clients with the sale of their house and the purchase of their next home. So, all right. So that's the end of this lesson. I hope it is helpful to you, and I'll see you next time.